Okay, hey everyone. Remember I told you earlier I was boiling some chicken, and can y'all guess what we're having for dinner? Well, I'm here to tell you. It's going to be chicken and dumplings from scratch. So in here, I have 2 cups of flour. So you're going to need 2 cups of flour. You're going to need 2 teaspoons of baking powder. This is just to make our dumplings for our dough. Okay, let me put that to the side. Excuse me. And you're going to need 1 teaspoon of black pepper. Sorry, hope you can see that. 1 teaspoon of salt, optional, but I'm not going to put salt in mine because I have this Maggie chicken bouillon, so I'm going to put a teaspoon of that. And we're going to mix that all together. Just keep mixing at your seasonings inside your flour. Okay, for this part you can add you a 1/2 cup of broth from the chicken that you boiled, or you can use milk. It's up to you. And a handful, just a handful of shortening. Here's my teaspoon. And a teaspoon of oil. Okay, so we got that in there. Start mixing that. Okay, take your fingers and just like open up the center of your flour, like make a little hole in the center and start adding in your broth. Slowly, because you're still mixing. Make sure your hands are clean because you're going to have to dig in this bowl, so wash your hands first. I mean, you're going to have to dig. I got my mask on, so I hope y'all can hear me because I can't let this pepper and these seasonings get in my nose because my sinuses is very bad. We're just going to keep on stirring this until it, see how it's coming together? It's going to be your dough. You need more. You can do half broth and half milk if you want. It really doesn't matter. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to add a little milk. You're just getting your broth, your flour to, so it's like mushy. So just keep doing this till it's like mushy. You got to use your fingers and make your dough. Okay? Don't mind that TV in the background. My mom's watching TV. Okay, it looks like we're getting there. So it's time to take your hand and start rolling your dough like, see how I'm doing? Take the flour from around the bowl and just start pushing your dough down. Start pushing your dough down in the bowl. And just keep pushing it down, folding it over and pushing it down. Fold it over and push it down. Maybe you'll see it better on here. I'll put it on here. See how I'm just folding it in half and pushing it down. Folding it, pushing it down. And you just continue to do that. If it needs a little more broth, then just add you a little more broth. Fold it over, push it down. Fold it over, push it down. I'll be straight back. I'm gonna go cut that TV down. Okay, I'm back. She's not even in there. I thought she was in there looking at TV. They just got the TV blessing. Okay, now you're going to sprinkle some flour down. See how I'm sprinkling the flour down? Just keep, I don't know, can you see that here? I just pouring some flour down here. And you just keep sitting your dough on top of more flour. Fold it over so it won't stick. Push it down. Put some flour on the top. I got flour right here. Fold it over. And it's all-purpose flour. You're going to need 2 cups of all-purpose flour. Don't get self-rising flour. Fold it over. Push it down. And just continue to do this. It's just called kneading the dough. Use like the palm of your hand to push it down. I forgot to put my apron on. Darn it. That'll be alright. It's just flour. Get you some more flour. Every time it gets sticky, sprinkle some flour on it. Fold it over, push it down. Fold it over, push it down. And just keep doing. It's going to take a while. Fold it over, push it down. So y'all see what I'm doing, right? Fold it over, push it down. Fold it, push. Just keep doing that for about 5 minutes and I'll be right back. Don't stop. Keep kneading. Okay, I'm back. So the next step after we done kneaded this, remember y'all just kept folding it over, pushing it down. Sometimes you can take your fist and just push it down. Okay, the next step, you're going to take some flour and you're just going to sprinkle, remove this parchment paper because I'm done with this. Always keep a little bowl like this to put your stuff in. And now you just take some flour and spread it down like this. Just spread the flour down on your counter. Make sure you clean your counter. You get some and you put it on your rolling pin. Just gonna get another cup. Make sure we got some. Spread it all over your rolling pin so the dough won't stick to it. And then just start pressing this dough out. You gotta do some muscle, which I ain't got a lot of, but we'll make it work. Just keep spreading it out until it gets real thin. See what I'm doing? You need muscle. You're turning it, pushing it out. Just keep on going. Turning it, pushing it out. Don't stop, just keep pushing it out. Get some more flour on here. See, it's getting thin now. Keep pushing it out. Every time it sticks to your board, just pick up some flour because you got flour now. So Need a man to do this, honey. And just keep on rolling. Thin as you could get it. Might not take y'all this long. I'm just weak, honey. Now we just rolling it out thin as we can get it. Just keep turning it and rolling. Flip it around. Pick your dough up. Flip it this way. And continue to roll. Don't stop because it's too thick right now. By now you have took your chicken out the pot and you're leaving your water still boiling, but you done took the chicken out for the chicken to cool down. So you got the chicken sitting to the side on the stove in a little pot. I boiled my chicken for 2 hours. Okay, it's starting to stick, so put some more flour and just keep rolling it out. The thinner the better. Turn it, get you a grip on it on this side. It ain't gonna tear, trust me. Okay, that's the thinnest I could get. You see how thin it is? I could get it thinner, but I'm tired, honey. Could get it thinner, but I'm tired. Right now, I'm just tasting the broth. Remember, I took the chicken out of it. You got to season up your chicken just like you would do if you was cooking chicken, and boil it. Tasting the broth, and it needs some more seasoning. So to the pot, we're gonna put this in our boiling water. And we're going to add a half a teaspoon of this chicken bouillon to your boiling water. Just a half a teaspoon. You got to be careful because it's real chickeny and strong. And I'll let y'all see. See, it's just water. And I put some Maggi. I put some extra garlic powder because it's not seasoned enough. And we put this. We took it out of there. And the water's going to come back up to a boil. And now we just got the chicken sitting right here in a pot waiting. Once the water come back up a little, not all the way boiling like when you was boiling the chicken, but like a little bit of bubbles. then we'll continue. But right now, I'm going to just keep rolling my dough for thin as I could get it. Hope y'all can see. I'm trying to show you. See how thin it is? That's how you want it. Because they fluff up when you put them in the water. They're going to fluff up on you. And you don't want that. You want them to stay thin. Okay. Now just get you a pizza cutter and start cutting them. You cut them the size you want. But I'm going to show you what I do. Y'all can see, I just cut this way. I'm not going to use all these dumplings. I'm going to have to freeze them because it's just me and my mom. EJ's not going to eat this. And I don't like to waste food. After you cut them that way, you go across this way. Just cut it with a pizza cutter. You cut them as big as you want, however big you like your dumplings. This is the size of mine. They like squares like that. See, they're squares like this. Okay. Let's taste our broth again. Let me see. I'm going to put another teaspoon, get you some measuring spoons, remember the little spoons I showed you, of black pepper. EJ, what you doing? You gotta go to school. You gotta go to school. Excuse me? Okay. Now, I'm just gonna pick up my dumplings. Put them on this tray right here so I could get them to the stove. Just place them on this tray so they don't stick together. Just separate them out. Many as you can get. Okay, we're back at the pot. See how the water's starting to come up to a boil? You want to start dropping your dumplings in one by one. See how I'm just dropping them in there one by one? Just drop them in. Don't touch them, don't stir them or nothing right now. Just let them go to the bottom and float back up to the top, then we'll mess with them. Drop as many as you could get in. Okay, we're back over here getting some more. hope y'all can see what I'm doing. Should be able to. Should be able to see. Because I can see. Okay, I'll be back. I'm going to drop some more. You just keep dropping them till you fill up your pot. Okay, that's all I'm going to drop. And the rest of these, I'm not throwing them away. I'm going to get me some parchment paper right here. Always keep you some parchment paper. It helps with a lot of cleaning and a lot of food. They won't stick on here. And I'm just going to lay the rest on here for another time. Fold it over and put the rest. So that way if I want some dumplings one day, I just go in the freezer and get them out. And I won't have to go through that hideous kneading dough. Okay. While they're coming up to a boil, you just leave them alone. Don't touch them. You stir them once in a while so they won't stick, but basically try not to touch them too much. Because you don't want them to start tearing apart. We just put them in there. They got cooked. Okay, now we're going to clean up our mess. When you bake or mess with doing stuff, make sure you have you one of these. It helps a lot to, you know, shake up flour. Just a big staple. Get it in the cooking section with the cooking supplies at the store. See how I just baked up that flour for you? And we're done with all of this. Won't be needing no more flour, so we can put the flour cup back. Put the flour away. I'll be back. Okay, time to debone your chicken. So we let our chicken cool down. These are all chicken legs and a few wings. Now all you do is start pulling the chicken off the bone and shredding it. I had a sneeze attack, so I had to put y'all on pause. I told you my allergies is bad when I'm messing with this pepper. And just keep your little bowl right here to throw the bones in so you can just easily dump it off. This chicken is kind of hot still, so I'm going to get a fork because it's burning me. Yeah, this chicken's still hot. It didn't cool down enough, but you just shred it off like that. Make sure you get the bone. You know it has that little skinny bone right there. You just keep doing what I'm doing. Just take your chicken, shred it up. Don't shred it too fine, because you want people to get like chunks of meat too. Just shred it how big you want it. That's just what I'm doing. Everybody could do it, you know, different. Some people use chicken breast. I don't like breast meat. It's too dry, so we don't eat it. But if you like breast, a lot of people do it with the breast meat also. And thigh meat. I usually do it with thigh meat, but I didn't have any thighs in the freezer, so it's just whatever part of the chicken you like. Some people leave the bone on, but then it won't be chicken and dumplings. They just lazy. Okay. And now you just should have a big pot of chicken right here. Here's another bone. I take the bones out. Don't want nobody to bite into a bone. So search your chicken with your hands and make sure you don't feel any bones. Here's some carrots. You want to leave those in there. So right now you're just deboning the chicken. That's what it's called, deboning. Feeling for any bones like that one right there. Here's another one. See how skinny that is? You gotta be careful with the legs, because those little parts will fall off. Here's a bone. And then you just really feel through for bone. Here's one. I think that's it. Okay, let me go wash my hands, folks. Okay, now you see your dumplings. They're starting to float to the top, so they're almost done. Here they come. They're coming up to the top now. And see how none of them stuck together? Because you got to leave it alone when you first put it in there. Now, you're just going to let them cook about 30 minutes like this, and then another 15 minutes with the top on after you add your chicken back in. We didn't put the chicken back in yet because these are still cooking and you want them to get firm. And we're going to get ready to wash these dishes because I done made a mess. So, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Just showing you where I took all the chicken off the bone. See it? And you see your dumplings? You want to give them a stir now. You can start stirring them because they're firm. Put some carrots in there with them. I hope you can see that from this smoke coming up. And then you just take your chicken and you pour it back in there. Not the fork that you shredded it with. He fell in there. There he goes. That's what real cooking is. That was the fork I was shredding the chicken with. And now you got all your chicken back in the pot. See it? And now you have chicken and dumplings. But next, you're going to cover. Put a lid on this and let it simmer. So let's get a lid. getting a lid out of my cabinet. Just getting my Swiffer because flour got on the floor. We're gonna mop the floor. I did find me an apron. I didn't have. It's too late now because I got flour all over me. But hell, I found one. Okay, I'll be back.
It's hard to get to that level. I look at Cat.
Okay, it's done and I'm back. Get you like a soup spoon. Look at that meat. Mom's gonna enjoy this. She loves chicken. Whoa. See how you gotta be careful? I missed the bone. There's a little bone. You just dip it up like that. Give us some dumplings too. Give us some carrots. Right? Have some green peas in here and carrots.
Came out, I guess yesterday or today about you apparently doing another altercation. And we're out of doubt of that story.
There it is.
Something with some rappers or something.
You gonna give her
you
a
heard
little biscuit?
an accident. You came down by the hotel to see it.
This is already confusing.
You came to see what was happening.
Sir, let's not hear your confusing story. Let's hear the truth.
Oh, the TV is so loud. Please
in
forgive
30
me, y'all.
seconds.
Let me try to cut it down.
Me and a group had just pulled into the...
Sorry about that. I was looking at Catwood on the Breakfast Club. Okay, y'all see that? She has a spoon. Here's those dumplings. Look how pretty they came out. And they soft. You pick it up with some chicken. And you got you some chicken and dumplings. A winter's meal in the summer. Because it sure is hot, baby. It sure is hot. Hot. Okay. Y'all probably caught me in the camera by mistake, but it is what it is. I am not deleting anything. I'm human, so I'm gonna give her one biscuit because mommy's kind of funny. And she'll waste your food, so let's take mama her food, okay? Oh, gotta get this. Hey, see? I just gotta cross it though. There's no other way to get out of it. I gotta cross the camera. Okay. I wish I could take y'all to watch her eat it. She could do a mukbang. Come and eat, Mom. Sammy, go sit down. I'll be back, y'all. I gotta get my mom's. I'm not gonna lie, this is the best my dumplings ever came out. Well, maybe not the best. I mean, the most immediate. I got a lot of chicken in these. Delicious. I mean, it has a lot of chicken and carrots and peas. And this is what they call comfort food. So, I guess we can sit over here for a little while. Since y'all be wanting to talk, well, I still got my mask on because I'm telling you, allergies is pumping. I say hi, and I hope y'all enjoyed that, and I hope you make it. Try it. Make that recipe and try it, okay? And I'm pretty sure you'll enjoy it, and or your family or whomever. But I'm out, and I'll see y'all on the next one. We'll do let's do some fried shrimp and fish tomorrow. But I'm tired, so I'm out of here, okay? All right. I'm sorry about my eyes, but I could be glad when this season over, when these leaves and all this stuff is falling, it is dry. Woo! Tear my daggone face up. I am swole from the mold. But alright, see y'all tomorrow.